1, go.
Thank you. Hey everyone, my name is Jordan Riles. I'm from Beaufort, Georgia, and today I will be talking about the case for paying college athletes. Imagine dedicating every single day of your life for 4 years to training, games, practices, therapy, and also recovery, while also having to maintain academic responsibilities, all while not getting paid. How would that make you feel? Personally, it would make me feel upset. It would make me feel like I'm working for somebody that doesn't even value me in any type of way. Well, today, I will try to persuade you into the idea of paying college athletes with a purpose of this presentation for everyone to spread the idea to the NCAA and to your local state legislator. College athletes provide billions in revenue from mostly basketball and football, according to ESPN, earning more than $100 million annually. For example, these are two of the top college athletes in both basketball and football, with football being Archie Manning, the cousin of NFL superstar Peyton Manning, and also Eli Manning. This right here is Bronny James, the son of LeBron James. These two amazing college athletes were valued at nearly $10 million in their NIL valuation. And meaning of NIL is name, image, and likeness, which is the system of where college athletes can get paid. They were paid off their image, as both of them were considered nepo babies or were relatives of famous athletes. In which some would argue that NIL and paying college athletes in general ruins the spirit of amateurism, in which I believe is the line of amateurism and professionalism has been drawn already, with leagues such as the NCAA and also the NFL, MLB, and also NHL and MLS already being these professional made leagues already, with the NCAA serving as the collegiate league for college athletes. Moving beyond the financial argument, we should now talk about the emotional and physical toll of college sports. College athletes face high mental and physical stress on a daily basis. According to the NCAA, it reports that college athletes experience higher rates of anxiety and depression more than regular college students. In which, personally, and also from personal experience, college classes are not like high school classes. They're not like middle school classes. They are very high intellectual classes that require the most amount of attention and also the most amount of studying, no matter who you are. Critics do say that college athletes already receive free education and that should be enough for them. However, I disagree with that. Most colleges do not have the money to provide full scholarships, in which also an NCAA rule prohibits Division III schools, which are the lowest members of the NCAA, from handing their students full scholarships on academic and athletic, which caused athletes of those schools to pay nearly out of pocket or take out take out debt or federal loans. And also, it makes it unfair for those schools that are at the cream of the crop in Division One who have athletes being able to move and also be able to have a dorm, being able to have food, being able to access athletic facilities or access athletic help, academic help. Now, let's look how paying athletes could better align with the professional system and also better prepare athletes. And this picture right here was professional NBA player Delonte West. He was on a NBA Finals caliber Cleveland Cavaliers team, which lost that year. And he was nearly considered a top to near decent NBA player. After 5 years after he was out the league, reports have shown that he was homeless due to the way he was spending his money, due to his financial intelligence, and also due to his gambling addictions. Right here we have a picture of NFL superstar Caleb Williams, who was receiving NIL paychecks while he was in college. He had endorsement deals from Beats, from Walmart, Target, all these big companies that was giving him endorsement deals. Now, he is now in the NFL, and he knows how, and he have used his status and used his money to pour back into the communities about financial intelligence. It is reported that ABC News that financial instability due to compensation in college athletics is shown to be a proven case that professional athletes are willing to go broke or homeless within 5 years of their career ending. Some may argue that paying athletes would upset the balance of college sports and make it unfair for those smaller schools and make it unfair to provide financial education for athletes, in which I 100% disagree. I believe that implementing a structure throughout through NIL, making it where players are getting paid for their performance and also their image and their likeness, should serve as a reason why they should get paid and how much they should get paid. And also including incentives of financial education. Lastly, I'll use the example of two video games. College football, EA College Football 25 and EA College Football 2014. I personally played both of these games. And also, I was into college football around the time these games came out. When College Football 25 had came out, in mid-2024, NIL was at its highest. It was paying its players around $600 per player, and also it gave the opportunity for players to play themselves as well. With these three cover athletes right here, Quinn Ewers, Travis Hunter, and Donovan Edwards, their brand image has increased by millions of dollars just after the cover of College Football 25 came out. In the landscape of 2014, when NCAA College Football 14 had came out, it wasn't nearly the same. The value in the market for college football players was different. And this was the last game until College Football 25 had came out that EA has ever produced since the Supreme Court struck down a law that had prohibited players from receiving paychecks since it was unfair to most players. They wanted a different compensation for their status. And which I will end by saying this. Paying athletes is not a matter of fairness, but it's also a recognition of the athletes. I say this due to the reason that we are now in a system that favors the idea of, hey, you should only get paid a certain amount, and it should be equal for the same player that is next to you. In which I believe that in general, college athletes should get paid. However, it should also be off their name, image, and brand likeness. My name is Jordan Riles, and that was my presentation.